Good afternoon, my name is Dave and welcome to my channel. I'm a long haul truck driver in North America. Today is the 2nd of May and it is 15 degrees Celsius and we're going to bobtail up to Winnipeg to pick up a loaded trailer going to Minnesota. Let's get it done. Loaded trailer and I'm just getting out of Winnipeg now. Just started heading south. I'm at St. Norbert, just heading south on Highway 75 towards the border. About an hour from the border right here. So it's 4 o'clock in the afternoon already, so we'll just be doing maybe 3 hours tonight. 3.5 hours. 3.5 hours would get me to Fargo, so we'll see how busy the border is first. If the border's busy, we'll be calling it a day, maybe between Grand Forks and Fargo, or maybe even at Grand Forks. We'll see. It's the delivery it's in Minnesota, but it's only an hour and a half from Fargo. So we'll easily be there first thing tomorrow morning. See what we're doing for a reload from there. So I had a busy few days at home. Went to the dentist yesterday. Got the bad news, how much it's going to cost, and get some work done on my teeth. That's what happens when you get to this age. Got another appointment at the end of the month. We're going to start off with a filling, and I've got to see somebody else, the dentist. So I've got another appointment with somebody else and a filling later on this month, and then I've got some teeth that need taken out as well, which I knew about. It's fairly obvious. A few appointments and we'll get that done. I also met one of my subscribers in the Ford dealership in Steinbach. Hi Wayne, good to meet you. Thanks for introducing yourself. It was kind of surreal. You know, it's the first subscriber I've ever met. I didn't know, but I walked in and he said, I know that face. I was there. I had my pickup in getting the service done on it. I'm supposed to be getting other work done on it, which didn't happen. It's now 4 o'clock and I've been waiting all day for my phone call. So yeah, I'm talking about you, Fairway Ford. Get your act together in the service department or I go somewhere else. There was 3 jobs: service, which they done, the 5th wheel preparation package, prep package, that's been fitted from factory isn't right, they never even looked at it. The def gauge hasn't worked since they done some warranty work back in December, and the DEF gauge, or AdBlue for you guys back in Europe. But the AdBlue gauge has never worked since they've done the warranty work. So they topped up the AdBlue, they topped up the DEF, and said it's working fine because it's reading full. Yeah, the gauge was reading full before it went in, so I'm far from happy with the service I'm getting there right now. They said they'll work with me on it, which is good. It's what you expect to hear. And I was also told I will get a phone call back today to let me know where we go from here. Like I said, 4 o'clock in the afternoon, no phone call. Not happy. They're probably better if they don't phone now because it's not going to end well. So that's the pickup. I had Pinners do a 6 monthly inspection on the trucks. My big truck was also due for an oil and filter change, so we had all that done while it was in as well. A couple of little jobs for the 6 monthly inspection, but that's all done now. We're back on the road, as you can see. So I'm not sure how this trip's going to end up. Obviously I don't know anything about my reload yet. I could actually be home tomorrow if the reload is... It doesn't work out at Fargo, so I'm kind of hoping I get a load out of Fargo and straight back home. Because I'll have another day at home, reset my hours and go again Friday on a longer one, if there is anything. So the campsite opens in earnest on Friday. So it would be nice to get down there as well. If that's the case, I'll maybe leave Saturday so we can go down there Friday. But I don't know. There'll be plenty of time for that. I need to get some miles in for this month. Seen the boys, seen the grandchildren. Always good. I've seen them a couple of times this weekend. I've seen them on Friday, spent a bit of time with them at Gary's on Friday, and they come down to see us on Sunday. We had breakfast on Sunday at home. Good time. Got to speak to Craig. I haven't spoken to Craig in a few weeks, our younger son in the army, if you don't know. Got to speak to Craig on Friday. He's doing okay over there in New Brunswick, getting on with his training. So yeah, enjoyed a few days off. Certainly didn't want to come back to work today, but needs must. And here we are, heading south through Manitoba towards the border. Not a lot more I can tell you guys. Pretty much got you up to date, I think. Got some plans for got a couple of jobs I want to do down at the RV. The air conditioning in the RV is very, very inefficient. And I've actually been doing an online RV technician course. So I've been learning a lot about the electrics, the appliances, basically how RVs work and what goes on. So got a couple of jobs I want to get started during the summer. First one, I've got everything in already to do. So I'm thinking of maybe doing some videos down at the campsite as well. You know, I've never said this is totally a trucking channel. I am a truck driver, so most of the videos will always be about trucking and the lifestyle. But if you guys are interested, I might start throwing in a few videos of us at the campsite and the RV work that I'm going to embark upon. Let me know what you think in the comments. If that's something you'd be interested in, you know, I'll have a think about it. A little bit different, you know, it's moving outside the comfort zone again. Trucking's all I know really, it's all I've done most of my life, so it's easy to sit here and talk. Well, it's not easy actually, but you know, I know enough about it to be able to talk about it, but when you start doing other stuff I'm not quite so sure about, no experience with, it's a little bit harder, but maybe be part of the fun of making videos, learning from my mistakes. So that's it for now, guys. I'll get out of here, do a few short clips down towards the border and get close to the border, and we'll be back on the other side. Cheers, guys. Just jumping back on here quickly, guys, just to give you a quick update. But after my last rant about Fords, I've actually just had a phone call from them, so they are dealing with it. They've been in touch with Ford Warranty Department, head office, I don't know, whoever they deal with at the factory. So it is getting looked into. They said it'll probably take a couple of days back and forth before somebody decides what needs to be done. So reprieved themselves slightly up to now. See where it goes from here. Cheers, guys. It's 10 to 8 Wednesday morning now, and I'm just about 10 minutes away from my delivery. We got down to Fargo last night, topped off with fuel. We got there about 7:30, topped off with fuel and just parked up there. There's nothing else out this way, so I was about an hour and a half away from my delivery. So I was up at 6 this morning, leaving the truck stop there for 6:15. So not bad. Still don't know what I'm doing after this. It won't take long to unload this either. It doesn't say how many pallets I've got on, but I have only got well, I've got less than £6,000 on. Normally these are full weight loads, so I've only got 2 or 3 pallets on, I would think. That's all I've got on. So yeah, of course depends how much they've put on each pallet. Maybe they've spread it over quite a lot of pallets. But either way, we shouldn't be too long. Once we find out what we're doing, then we'll decide whether we go for a shower or go straight to the reload, or depends what we're doing. And where that's going, of course. It could be going straight home, so if it's going straight home, we won't be messing about going for a shower today, because we could well be back home tonight. Never been to this delivery before. I've been out on this road, well, many times before. US 10 this is. Runs right across Minnesota, so I've been on this road lots, but never actually been to this delivery. done what we usually do and checked it out on Google Maps. Looks like you drive in one entrance and out the other, so as I'm heading south to the place, I'll go in the first entrance, so that if there's the building will be on my left, so if there's any backing in to do, it'll be on my good side. All pretty much agricultural around here. It is an agricultural place that I'm going to as well, so pretty much all it is. We need to be making a right turn at these next lights. Is it? No, not these ones. Next ones. Thinking I could have probably used that right lane, maybe. There's no right turn arrow. There's no saying right turn only. I should probably be in that lane for the right turn at the next lights. There's nothing coming alongside me as yet. Oh, here's a car coming down the right lane now. I think they're turning right though. That is right turn only anyway, because here's my slip road now. Straight through the town centre by the looks of it. Pretty typical old style town. I do like these old towns. Oh, nice. Only a couple of kilometres now. So it's just south of town here. sure about that turn then. Yeah, the GPS wasn't sure about it either. It actually had me going, well, it didn't have me going straight on, it wanted me to take this turn, but didn't tell me it was a turn. This is us, guys, so I will be back later. Cheers, guys. So this is going to be a very quick trip. I'm actually on my way home already. Got to that delivery, there's only 3 pallets on there, so I was empty in about 15 minutes. Sent all my messages in, was told to hang on for a bit. Obviously they were still looking for something, but then I got a message to head home empty. So here we are in Detroit Lakes, Minnesota, heading home empty. Been a long time since I crossed the border, going back home empty. So, little unsure. I know you can just cross without any paperwork, just what you'd use as a normal traveller, but Pinners still want you to fill out the ACE manifest and things like that. So I'm just waiting to hear what paperwork they actually want me to use to cross the border. Well, we're about 3 hours from the border anyway. So we'll be back home later on this afternoon. Not sure, I haven't decided what I'm going to do yet. I think I'm going to leave Saturday. Although today's only Wednesday, I know a couple of days at home, because I think I said before that the campsite's actually open this Friday. So we'd be able to get down to the campsite and get the camper all set up ready. Be nice to stay there for a few days, but I've had enough time off this month already. It's only the 3rd of May and this is the first I've done, and I'm going back home for another couple of days off. So it's not really enough miles, I need to get more done. But it is tempting. So that's it for now, guys. We're going to head back north out of Detroit Lakes. Cross the border at South Junction and straight north from there into Steinbach. So should take me about 4.5 hours from here, I would think. It's now 11:30, so back in the yard for about 4 o'clock. Sounds good. Later. Something that you guys won't have seen before. Coming into Steinbach from the south. I do it all the time. You know, we live down that way. But working for Penners, it's not often we'd be coming back this way at all. I haven't come back this way in a long time. So in amongst the clips that you've just seen was the actual border crossing. The little wooden building. It's just a very small, it's not even open 24 hours, a very small border crossing. A couple of guys working in there. Probably the friendliest border crossing in the whole of Canada. And it's been a long time since I crossed that border. Years ago at Big Freight we used to cross there regularly. But it's not actually a commercial border. So I was able to cross there at this time coming home because I'm actually empty. Sorry guys, just wondering what was going on, and there was what I thought was the police over on the left and a whole bunch of cars on the right hand side there, but it wasn't the police. It's yeah, anyway, used to cross there with Big Freight, but it's not a commercial border, but I was able to cross there on the way home because I'm empty. So the actual border crossing itself is the physical aspect of getting across the border. The paperwork is actually no different than if you were in a car. It's just Penners want you to do the extra forms, well, it's just what they do, but it's all easy enough. Alright, he hasn't even seen that trailer there. Oh, there we go, last minute. Huh. So, as I said, that's Steinbach coming in from the south side on Highway 12. And we're actually just coming back to the traffic lights here at Main Street, where normally we'd be coming from the other direction and turning right, and this time we're going to be turning, well, obviously left to get to Penners Yard. So we're not going to make this change of lights, I wouldn't have thought. They'll have changed, yeah, they're changing already. So that's it from me, guys. I'm not going back out till Saturday again, so another couple of days at home. But thanks for joining me, and as always, take care, stay safe, and I'll see you on the next one. Cheerio for now. Take care, guys.